Good morning and welcome everyone to our English text class of chapter number 2, A Little Grain of Gold. Let's recite, enjoy and appreciate this beautiful poem, A Little Grain of Gold, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Through this poem, the poet talks about the willingness to give something without expecting any favor in return. This poem signifies the attitude of giving instead of receiving. Rabindranath Tagore, also known as Gurudev, was an Indian poet, novelist, composer, playwright, and artist. This beautiful poem, A Little Grain of Gold, is a part of the Gitanjali, a collection of poems by Rabindranath Tagore written in 1912, for which Gurudev got the Nobel Prize for the Literature in the year 1913. Let's recite and understand the poem stanza-wise. The first stanza goes like this. I had gone a-begging from door to door in the village path when thy golden chariot appeared in the distance, like a gorgeous dream, and I wondered who was this king of all kings? It is important to note that the poem has been told in the first person, that is the speaker who says I is a beggar and the poet itself. These lines say that one day the beggar was begging from door to door in the village path. Suddenly he saw at a distance a golden chariot approaching towards him. Chariot, children, we all know, is an open vehicle pulled by horses used in ancient times. Seeing the golden chariot, beggar's joy knows no bounds. It was like a beautiful dream for him, and he kept wondering who this royal man was who was looking like king of all kings. Now the second stanza. My hopes rose high, and me thought my evil days were at an end, and I stood waiting for alms to be given unasked, and for wealth scattered on all sides in the dust. Alms, children, is a help given to someone needy in the form of cash or kind. As we all know that the speaker is a beggar in this poem, and while he is going around begging to collect alms, he sees a king of kings, means someone very royal coming on a chariot. The beggar's hope rises high and thinks that all his miseries have come to an end. The beggar starts hoping for better future in his life because the king seems generous and would give him enormous wealth. Let's recite the third stanza. The chariot stopped where I stood. Thy glance fell on me, and thou camest down with a smile. I felt that the luck of my life had come at last. Then of a sudden thou didst hold out thy right hand and say, what hast thou to give to me? Children, thy means your, thou, you, and didst is the past tense of do. They are the words used in Old English or especially in literary language to give honor to someone. Children, we all know that beggars feel happy to see wealthy persons and hope that they would get something handsome as alms. But here the beggar gets surprised when the king held out his right hand and begged from the beggar instead. This shocked the beggar to see the king of all the kings himself begging, which startled him and made him unhappy as well. Rest of the poem, children, we'll recite and understand in the next video. Till then, goodbye.